So there's a couple different things, all right? So NASA is you got to take a look at, like, let's break down the logo of NASA, right? What's the logo of NASA? You got the Saturn ring, which is Saturn is sun worship, okay? You got elites, they believe in sun worship, they believe in a heaven, and they believe in a hell. And then of course they believe in like the middle. I'm sure, I don't know, I'm sure they do, but long story short, if you look at scientifically how they were trying to prove, science over religion, right? They've always been trying to prove science over religion. There's a series of things that happened, and they said, oh, it's because of science, it's not because of religion. So the most important thing is for you to understand, they had the technology back then, they had CGI. All right. They knew how to brainwash us. They've always used psychedelic methods to brainwash us. And if they did something, they expect the masses to believe it. So I've actually visited NASA, and I'm surprised. I don't know if he's ever tuned into this podcast, but do you remember, Raj, when I went into NASA here in Houston and I gave you guys like actual evidence of like all the green rooms, all the CGI rooms, how they were doing their inner aquatic testing, and how everything was like 6 feet down below or something like that. Do you remember when I started talking about that?
Yeah, I remember all that. I remember the pictures and everything. Yeah.
So it's really hard to believe that we landed on a moon because of all the technology and everything they got in NASA now that I've actually physically seen. I really don't see the technology, and I really don't see why there's certain events that have happened where we have proof of this, but we don't have proof of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have proof or footage or anything of them trying to do another moon landing. Or you know what I'm saying? It's just, oh, like that was one moon landing and that's it. We ain't gonna try it again. We ain't gonna get like all this social media, all these cameras, all this like secret spy gadget, this deep fake, all this shit that we got, and you're sitting here telling me we can't do another moon landing? So it's like it's just too much evidence.
Yeah, I don't believe it. It's bullshit. I don't think we ever landed on the moon. Motherfuckers got out and got to walking around, and I don't believe it. I believe they got some type of like satellites and things like that to monitor space and things that can get out that far. But
oh yeah, for sure.
I don't believe any human being flew up there in a spaceship, got out of it, and walked on the moon and came back. I don't believe that shit at all.
I don't know.
Yeah, right here's fine. I'm Bart with ABC Digital.
How you doing?
I was given a classified tape from the Apollo program. It's 31 years old. It's an unedited reel, including outtakes from the mission. It's got about 20 takes of a single shot of the mission.
What mission?
Apollo 11.
Yes.
And the photography is being forged in the mission. They're faking a shot of being halfway to the moon. And they refer to you on the tape as a shot that was done during Apollo 10, where you put a transparency over the window and move the camera of the Earth and move the camera back away from the window, turn off the lights in the spacecraft, and appeared to be halfway to the moon when in fact they were in Earth orbit.
Huh, really?
Yeah, and they said it was the same way that you did it on Apollo 10. So we wanted to give you the opportunity to put your left hand on the Bible, to raise your right hand, to swear to God.
Stick it in your ear.
Well, you were giving you an opportunity to swear to God under oath that you walked on the moon.
I don't do that kind of thing.
Well, if you really walked on the moon, what's the problem of swearing to God that you did? Do you believe in God?
You want me to knock you in the head?
Well, I want you to swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Okay.
If you walked on the moon, we're given the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the hell knocked out of you if you don't leave me alone.